Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
And what can I do for you? From what I hear, the poor buggers. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Clive? Must have been hot. I know how hard it can be.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily on when those shipments are late. Well, if we could find this flower and learn to grow it here. However, as you are well aware, Imperial... Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen...
Tell me of these Morgan...
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will... And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that there...
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Can't exactly leave old Martha in the lurch.
branches near the abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp. For Morgan beards. Slow. Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. Did you have any trouble?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of it's possible that the court visitors grew them for the tinctures and treatments they make.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you. I need only a moment to extract the... And here we are. A file. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.
Let's see about Father Lucille then.
bother. Whatever am I to do now,
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. As you wouldn't want the poor things going without...
Of course not. What can I do?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need...
And you'd have the...
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. They said they'd give us new clothes.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown?
Just some linen. 2 bob.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is.
Yes, hopefully carrying all... Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it.
Oh.
That damn bird's a menace! Who's gonna buy my wares now?
But they're hardly damaged at all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely
But it was you who...
Only after that feather-brained trap, I demand recompense. Be it in coin or the items you carry.
These goods are expected in North...
You wouldn't happen to be on your way.
Did someone from the market send you? Please, please.
So the fool has protection. Oi! Killer!
I told you not to call me that. And we...
As I told one of your customers, it usually is.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that!
All right. You made...
Did he hurt you?
No. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him. And he would have succeeded had the Great Len... My shipment is safe, and my lively...
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at now. If you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to...
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safe. I've also added a few extra lengths of our free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who's...
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way.
Don't worry. I believe this will more than satisfy.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt... What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this... If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I... Speaking of which...
This one?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised...
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territory, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane...
She's an honest-to-goodness princess, then. I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station, but she'd most likely turn me down.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit.
Oh. Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift.
We'll see, I suppose.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Cookie's Guard haven't been...
sleep easier without him at their gate.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
After everything she's done for us.
it came, and to ruin it returns.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that cookies guard haven't been...
help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All done?
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. They're raising hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on.
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, and I hope she can make sense. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge.
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka.
Whoa there, Lord Ross. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation...
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dhalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, and so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the
north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be...
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine.
All right.
Lead on.
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now. but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
This isn't an... invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Murderers! There's only one fitting punishment.
I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Escape!
way.
Nice try.
It's the out! Get out of my city, or die!
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Let her loose!
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down!
Let's make this count. Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
On to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.